Hello YouTube and fellow DC Comic fans. I'm Keith One Shot. And today is Wednesday, September 19th. And you know what that means? It's New Comic Book Day. So I'm going to quickly go over and show you the new comic books that I got this week. And I'm also going to go over the comic books that I got in the last month, because I haven't been able to do this on my weekly comic book haul. So this is now, boom, monthly comic book haul. Just like that. That's how it happens. Okay, I'm sure you've seen most of these books, but I haven't got a chance to read this mean stack of comics yet. I have made my way through some of them, but I'm going to quickly go over and discuss them. And if I don't know exactly where I'm at in the story, I'm not going to touch too much into the comic book. But we do have Justice League number 7, and I think 8 came out today. But either way, I got Justice League number 7. I do have to catch up reading on that. I know that the Legion of Doom has been doing a lot of stuff. And what did they get? The Singularity? Is that what it was called? The new source of power in the world from the center of the universe. Either way, that is Justice League number 7. Like I said, I still have to read that. We also have Flash number 54, which was from a few weeks ago as well. I am like 2 or 3 weeks back on reading my comic books because I have 2 jobs that are just eating up all of my free time. But either way, these are the books that I got. So we got Flash 54, and I know that Barry is getting the Strength Force and he's fighting the Trickster, and I know that's still ongoing in issue 55 as well. So I just have to catch up and see exactly what's going on within the Flash. I also got Batman number 54, and I think 55 came out today. Shadows of the Past, it looks like it's going to be a Nightwing story. I know that they did the Mr. Freeze, the trial of Mr. Freeze, where Bruce bribed himself onto the jury, and there was the case that Batman went too far, so Freeze was actually innocent. But there is this issue of Batman 54 that I have to catch up on. We also have Detective Comics number 988, which we're getting ever so close to the 1,000, so I'm sure they're going to gear up a story and really ramp it up as we go forward. I think this is the intermediate writer. I forgot who's taking over Detective, but I know it's a big name. I've been so out of the loop and out of news lately that it's not even funny. I had to super catch up on a lot of things. I also got Titans number 25 a few weeks ago with Dick Grayson on the cover. I haven't really liked the new Titans run since they changed up the lineup too much, but I am still reading it and following it, and hoping that it gets better or more enjoyable for me. But one of the reasons I like that old Titans lineup is because it was the original Titans lineup with Wally West and Roy Harper. You know, the whole old gang, and it was cool to see all of them there. And I'm not too hot on this new crew or the direction of the story at the moment. Either way, I also got Nightwing number 48, which is, more Nightwing. Obviously, if you like Nightwing, you're going to like that. That's always fun for me. I also got Super Sons number 2. I haven't read Super Sons number 1, but I also got number 2 here, and it's good, a fun little story. This takes place, not directly what's happening in DC continuity right now. It's 6 months ago, so before the ended Super Sons, it takes place during that time, because obviously Jonathan Kent is out in outer space with his mother and his grandfather, learning more about his Kryptonian roots. I also did get Supergirl number 22. I did read this, and I did a review for it on comicbookcorpse.com. You can check that out. I did really enjoy this book. This is the second issue in the new Supergirl story, where she's seeking answers about Rugol Zar and the mystery of his axe and the destruction of Krypton, and so she goes to the planet Mogo to find out answers, and she is met with hostility. I know that the axe starts transforming, and it starts attacking people, so she's kind of learning how to use Rugol Zar's axe, and learning some of its mysteries as it's able to transform, and she's going to find out more about the Circle and who destroyed Krypton. And I think she got a message at the end of that book from one of the Guardians of the Universe, who was a part of the Circle and a part of the destruction and Rugol Zar and all that. I also got Superman number 3. I think I got, 2 covers of Superman number 3 on mistake. That happens. What can you do? Bendis' run on Superman. I think I like action a little bit more than Superman, because Superman's the more casual stories. No, Superman is dealing with Rugol Zar. I think they actually both are, but I think it might be Superman that I like more than action. I'm not sure at the moment. But yeah, Superman number 3 should be a good book. We also got DC Nation number 4, which we saw the preview to this a while ago, in that next week, Heroes in Crisis is going to come out, and one of these characters is going to die. So you got Roy Harper, you got Harley Quinn, you got Tim Drake. No, that's not Tim Drake. That is Damian Wayne. You got Cyborg, Kyle Rayner, and Booster Gold. So if you're a betting man, you're probably going to say that it's going to be either Roy Harper who dies or Kyle Rayner who dies, because they have a lot of Green Lanterns in general, and even though he's a White Lantern, or was a White Lantern, I think the odds are that's probably going to be Roy Harper, because they just keep shitting on Roy Harper, and I don't even think that he's in any book. I think that he might be probably going to Red Hood and the Outlaws soon, but we're going to be going to Sanctuary. I'm actually going to be covering that book next week on a review for comicbookcorpse.com. Speaking of that, I have still been there every week. Every Wednesday, you can check out reviews. This week, I actually did Batman Damned, which was a lot of fun. The artwork is amazing. We're going to go over, these are the books that I've gotten in the last few weeks or so, and I don't think that they're all here, but either way, we're going to start with today's comic books that I got on, what is it, September 19th, 2018. Okay, we got Batman Little Gotham Special Edition. It was a free book. I like the art style on this with the little chibi figures. I actually don't know much about this or what's going on or what to expect, but I am going to check this out and read it and see what's going on, as I do have some free time available to me to do such things like this video. This was also free at my comic book shop, and this is like a sampling of Batman White Knight, and at the end it has a little preview for Batman Damned. It might even came out last week or the week before. I'm not exactly sure, but either way, because Batman White Knight was supposed to be the first book in DC's Black Label, but it didn't happen. I don't know exactly why, but it didn't get the official seal. But as you see here, you got the DC Black Label on White Knight, and I think they're going to come out with a White Knight too. That would be amazing, because that book was fun to read. Okay, the next book that I got today is Nightwing number 49, The Sound of Silencer. So Silencer is one of the New Age of superheroes. I actually read a few of her books. I'm not too hot on her, but she's going to be doing like a race with Nightwing, like a motorcycle race or something like that, as they're trying to check out Spiral or Leviathan. Maybe it's Leviathan, Talia al Ghul's operation. So I think that's it, yeah, Leviathan. Either way, I also got Batman number 55. As I said, I do have to read 54, so I'm just going to read them back to back, which is fun to do sometimes. It's kind of like trade waiting, but I'm like single issue waiting, and just mainly based on my free time alone. So let's see what's going on in Batman 55. I do like Tom King's Batman run, and this is the last issue before Heroes in Crisis, so I'm actually going to have to read this so I can make sure I'm up to date on Flash and on Batman, especially going into Heroes in Crisis. So yeah, I definitely need to read those before next week. We also got Justice League number 8, which is written by James Tynion IV, and obviously you see the grin of the Joker. This cover looks really great, it looks amazing, and Justice League has been really fun between Scott Snyder and Tynion, and I think Williamson is going to be jumping in at some points as well. And I know that Justice League Odyssey got delayed for a while now. It was supposed to originally come out in August, I think, and it's still not here. But yeah, we do have Starman. I saw Steve Orlando posting that Starman was in this book. I think he shared this image of him on Twitter. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to reading that. This is another book that I'm extremely hyped about, and I've been waiting for a while, and I think this was delayed as well, and that is Mr. Miracle number 11, which is the second to last issue in this Mr. Miracle series, and it's going to be terrible to see this series end. It's been so much fun. But we got Darkseid here finally, and we got Mr. Miracle, and Darkseid wants, he'll give up his quest for power, and he'll give up the anti-life equation if Mr. Miracle will let Darkseid raise Mr. Miracle's son, Jacob Frey. Darkseid's into raising other people's kids, man. He stepped out of the year. I don't know what to tell you. That's what he wants to do. What an evil bastard. What are you thinking, Darkseid? But Darkseid is, and I can't wait to read this book. The last book that I got today, this book looks really great. I read this over the weekend, and I did my review for it on comicbookcorpse.com, and you can also expect to see the return, at least for now, of my Comic Complete dramatic reading series, where I'm going to be doing Batman Damned. I actually already did all the voice acting work. I just have to edit it all together, so that should be out in the next few days or so. I wanted to give the book enough time to be sold, and I want to encourage you to go out and buy the book. It's really great, especially if you like Batman. The art style in this book is amazing. It's just, even if you just buy it just to look at it, it's just that good. I gave it a 10 out of 10 on comicbookcorpse.com, but if you want to hear a more thorough review and my opinion on it, then definitely check out my review on comicbookcorpse.com and look forward to the dramatic reading of this. I did my best John Constantine and Batman and had a lot of fun doing it, and I can't wait to see the end result, and it should be up in the next few days. As like I said, I'm letting the book breathe a little bit and giving you time to go out and buy it. And even if you watch my dramatic reading, I do encourage you to go out and support your local comic book shop, support DC Comics, and support anywhere else you might buy comics from. Either way, I'm Keith One Shot. It's been great talking to you. It's been a while, and I don't know how frequent or infrequent these are going to be. Maybe we do monthly comic book hauls. Who knows? Either way, I'm Keith One Shot. Take care, have a great day, and goodbye.